Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off with Euro USD, so we have had a crossover of the moving averages, but in all intents and purposes, we are stuck in amongst the moving averages. This pin bar that we have here is not off any structure that's close by, but you'll probably find something that we missed to the left. Well, there it is there. So was a bit of structure there that it does look like we've rejected, so that could be an indication that we need to be looking for a move to the downside, which is going to be dollar strength, and that is what's happening on the yen anyway. So big move up, big rejection, big move down yesterday. I would much prefer a rejection of structure somewhere higher up. But nevertheless, it does look like we do have some opportunities here. If we have a look at the 15 minute, I'd want to see break of 109.763. Break and retest of that does break some structure to the left. A bit messy, but that would trigger something, I would assume. If we get below that and come back and test it, then that would definitely trigger another move to the downside, and you have this very juicy gap to the downside that is brewing. So I think that's kind of the setup for the dollar, and this gap is at 109.514. So I think that's the story for the dollar at the moment. This is a big rejection bar on the daily as well. You can see there, massive rejection bar of the moving averages. So it is range bound, so if you want to, cautious people would be sitting on the sides, and I think that's actually what I should be doing, to be honest. I don't think we should try to second guess this. The indexes is crazy, this is looking insane as well, but there is something brewing here, that's all I'm saying. So if you are a gambling person, then look for the structure here, break, retest, first is a gap, and then I'd wait for Monday to see what else happens. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, you can see this has been onwards and upwards. We've got a lot of chaos to the left here, so there's should be some kind of profit taking happening, but what you'd be looking for is a pullback onto some form of structure. I just want to make sure that we're not missing something that's close by, apart from the chaos that we're in at the moment. So come back to, just come back to present day, so you can see we're just at the top of that chaos. So there could be structure sort of in between these two levels, probably more than likely is, and if you come down to 15 minute, you'll see there's the first bit of structure there. So that's 144.493. We're looking for pin bars, engulfing bars, inside bars off this level. You get that, then I definitely would be looking for another attempt at breaking through the highs and see where that takes us. It's quite a strong magnet here at the all-time high, not the all-time high, but the most recent high, 29th of June, and that's at 145.058. Moving on to the pound, and a little bit of a different picture here. We did get going, but then we've got a bit of a rejection from the top. That is the rejection. So this level here is still very much in play. If you look at this on the 1 hour, and you can bring it down, you can see all these tails here. So I can do that. It covers all those tails, and then even drop it a bit lower to cover those tails. So this is what you're looking for. You're looking for support of 183.257, 183.170, and also 183.018. You can get some support off there. There's a strong possibility we can get another move to the upside. The downside of this picture at the moment is this was a bit of a strong rejection here on the daily. You can see sort of the tail's half the size of the whole candle. The body and the tail probably equal size, and then look at the oscillator. So could be a situation of a rejection here that could be brewing, but it's up until it's not, I suppose. And if you get down to 50-minute, you're going to see a little bit of structure that may be brewing here. Another option here is a London breakout strategy. Break to the high of the upside of the first 8 1-hour bars would get us going to the upside as well. Lastly, Euro British Pound got going, and then we sort of starting to come back. There is a massive pin bar here, which is going to offer some kind of support pretty much, and you can see there's another one to the left here. So if this is a breakthrough, then I would expect us to find support at 086562 and as far down as 086479. Definitely don't want to be jumping in long at the moment, not with that price action there, not with the oscillators group like that. So you want to come back into this area here, find your feet, and then start moving. Whether it happens today or not is another story. I think we have a fairly strong weekly bar, but you can see moving averages crossed over, and if you look left, quite a strong area of resistance that we are tagging at the moment, and there is an argument for a flag, strong move down, flag, another move down. So lots of confusion in the market. I think for me personally, I'm just going to sit quietly on the side and not bother with anything. We'll pick this up again on Monday morning. Hope it helps, and enjoy your weekend. We'll catch you later. Cheers for now.